It is 9:35. I need to go here. And it is the 8th of January. Wow, already 8 days into the new year. Alright. Today we're going to be hunting Iron Hands. And hopefully not going to fail one immediately like I did last time with Iron Bundle. Hold on. Wait, let me just get this done on my end. Well, that's not good. Those aren't popping up on screen for my end, but I see they're on screen for you guys. Let's see here now. I need a fighting type sandwich, because from what I could see, the only level 2 encounter for electric I could find needs an Herba Mystica. So I'm not doing that one. I need to do the ultra refreshing sandwich again for the level 2 fighting encounter. Do I have level 2 ultra refreshing? Hell no, I don't. And to fail? Probably. If it's gonna be just like what happened last time. Now, I am sacrificing sleeping time right now, because I took a quick power nap before this, and oh man. I really wish I was still asleep right now, because I am tired. And I still got more stuff to do after this, too. I didn't get a chance to work out last night, so I gotta do double the amount today. Which I'll talk about what I was up to last night. Because if you couldn't tell, I didn't play anything last night. So what am I doing? I need salt and I need marmalade. Okay. Nothing screams gourmet like kiwis, marmalade, salt, pickles. Who isn't craving that combination? You know what? I'll put the pickles on top of the kiwis. Pickles and kiwis, what a combo. Because those tomatoes, oof. Alright, green on all one side. All green on one side, I should say. Okay, this is good. Plenty of room for these tomatoes. Oh my god! You know what? Let's just see. Let's just see. One fell off. Let's just see. Dang. A tomato fell onto the plate! It's inedible now. It's waste. It's going straight to the waste. Touching the filthy plate. Oh, it's no longer edible. I can't just simply pick it up off the plate and put it back on. Nope. The plate is too dirty for it to be reused. To be salvaged. Hell no. All of those are level 1. I need level 2. That's okay. Let's try this again. So I didn't play anything last night, because yesterday night I went out again. I went out with friends once again. We did another escape room. It's like, what's going on? This is the third escape room I've done within 2 weeks. And the second time I've done an escape room with these guys. The first time was actually just a coincidence. Like, the first 2 escape rooms I did just happened to be 2 different groups of friends inviting me out to do it at around the same time, within the same week, at the exact same escape room. Like, that's just a coincidence. But this time, I went with the same group of friends I went with the previous time. So the second time I went, and we did the, hold on. We did an escape room at another location. No invite, wasn't me who set it up. So we went to an escape room called Trapped, and supposedly their statistics, I guess, is that it is so difficult that it's like a 7% success rate. Now I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's genuine or if they just made that up. If they just pulled out a random number just to make it more enticing for people to think like, oh, it's super hard. Let's try our best to get through it. So I don't know if they actually have a 7% pass rate, success rate, or if they just pulled a random number out their ass and just stuck it on the campaign, whatever. Did I get pickles yet? No. So it was supposed to be a 7% success rate, which is quite low. And my friends and I, we actually passed. We actually got out. Despite the fact that we needed 2 hints to get through, and we only passed with like 30 seconds remaining. But we still passed! Look at these plates just clipping into the table. Okay, let me try it this way. Stack the kiwis. Give us more room to work with. Ooh, that's not great stacking. If I want to be ballsy, I could stack the pickles like that too, like on top of the kiwis. Okay, plenty of room for the tomatoes. I should place these better. Okay, forget the top bread. Don't need that. You know what? I want to make sure that the kiwis stay on. Doesn't matter. Wow, what a sandwich. Oh yeah, that last sandwich, just missing 1 tomato, didn't cut it. But this one, yeah, this one, according to the game, is far superior than the previous one. So anyways, yeah, we did make it out of the escape room with like 30 seconds left, needing 2 hints, technically 3. At this escape room, we were given a tablet. Like some sort of tablet that has a bunch of symbols on it, and if we ever needed a hint, we just, you know, tap the symbol and it'll give us a hint. But the catch is, we only get 2 hints from that tablet, which we did use up. Excuse me. And the third hint was, you know, they gave us a radio, a walkie-talkie, and then near the end, they were just like, you're close to the end, but you're also running out of time. And we were just given a hint. Like, we were just basically kind of told, like, what to look out for. Okay, I'm looking super carefully this time. Even more carefully, because I know this one has less of a difference. But as long as you know what to look out for. Watch, I said that, and I just failed the shiny instantly. Was it worth the money this time? Yeah. Yeah, kinda. I kid you not, there may have been like 1 or 2 times during the escape room where I almost passed out. Listen, okay? A lot of brain power being used. I don't think that often. So for me to actually flex my brain muscles, like actually trying hard to puzzle solve, I almost passed out. And that's not it. That's not the only reason. Like we were locked inside a room. It was warm. It was stuffy. But I didn't pass out. See, that's why they give you a radio. That's why they give you a walkie-talkie in case anything does happen. You can like let them know, hey, we got an emergency. Someone just collapsed. We need you to open the door. We're not kidding. Alright, so the escape room, I don't even know what the name of the challenge we did was. It was some sort of like dungeon escape. So when we first went into the room, we were, well, my group of 7 guys, we were separated into 2 groups. And first of all, the rooms were dark, and we were given a lantern, a literal handheld lantern to walk around with. But first of all, we were separated into 2 groups. We were locked behind a jail cell, and you know the keys to unlock, well, the keys to unlock the jail cell was dangling or hanging right in front of us, but it was out of reach. So in my jail cell with 3 other guys, there was absolutely nothing in there, no physical item. The keys were out of reach. No one, not even the tallest guy with his super long arms, was able to reach the keys. So I had the idea to ask the jail cell with my other friends directly beside us, yo, is there any physical item in there? And they said, yeah, there's like a prop skeleton. So I asked them, yo, can you guys like pass me a bone? Pass me a bone from one of the skeletons? That way I could use that to grab the key and unlock the jail cell. Amazingly, no one else thought about that. None of my other friends thought about that. I just figured, we can't reach it. We can't reach the keys ourselves. There's no items, there's no physical items for us in our jail cell. What about theirs? They can't see the key, but we can. So we can see the key. They actually have a physical item, so I asked them, yo, pass me one of those bones and let me use that to reach over to grab the key. Now, all my friends were also saying, like, yo, if they passed us all the bones and we couldn't even reach the bones, like they threw it and we couldn't reach it, we're screwed. If we had no way of even getting the physical item to get the key, we would have been screwed. We would have failed the first puzzle. So that, and then on the wall were 2 riddles that we had to solve. I accidentally solved one before we even pieced together what the riddle was. There were 2 decoration things on the wall that spun. So I was like, yo, this thing's spinning. Does this matter? And then we somehow managed to get it to spin at the right way. We just had to turn both of them. There were 2, by the way. We had to turn both of them 180 degrees. And then later on, we figured out that the riddle or whatever on the wall said, yeah, turn the heads 180. We already did that. There's one in the wall. Welp. Oh well. Took me a second to process what you meant by that. I thought you meant the escape room I was doing. Like, you weren't there, but you probably meant an Iron Hands was in the wall. Oh, by the way, I do forgive myself for last time failing that Iron Bundle. You wanna know why? Because, like I said, had I got the Iron Bundle immediately, I absolutely would have just turned off. I would have been done. So I would not have gotten a second, nor gotten a shiny Dunsparce. Now you might say, but there's a chance you still could have gotten 2. Well, yeah, there's a chance, but it's not likely. Because all I had was encounter power, not sparkle power. So while the chances of me getting a second shiny, had I got that first one, was possible, it was not likely, compared to having sparkle power. God damn, the lighting in here really makes me think these guys are shiny. Would have continued your streak not failing shinies like that. Oh, well, that's okay. I was bound to fail, and I just saw a big spitball fly out. I was bound to fail a shiny eventually. It was inevitable that I fail a shiny eventually. Eventually. So anyways, back to the escape room. So there were 2 different rooms. There was one which was the pitch black dungeon room, and then there was the other. The other had 4 paintings on the wall, like 5 chests with locks on it, which we had to figure out the number code. One of them was a letter code. At least I wasn't the first. I think Purple Cliff may take that mantle of the first person to fail a shiny in this game. Anyways, excuse me. There was a locked box inside the second room, which didn't need a key, didn't need anything like that to open it. Well, like that. But I noticed there was a dragon symbol kind of thing on the box, and then later on there was a bench just in the corner of the room with this object in it, some sort of coaster-looking object with the same dragon symbol. So I picked it up, I pieced it together. All I had to do was just stick it into the slot, and the box opened, and it gave us a hint. Well, you know, gave us a hint on what to do next, how to move forward. Amazingly, none of my other friends saw that. There was just a bench in the corner with some object in it, and it was the literal quote-unquote key to open the box. Is the one in the wall shiny there? I doubt it. No, you are not. There were 4 paintings, each depicting, I guess, like, kings or whatever, like previous kings. Like, there were these dudes from our past, like some guy the 2nd, someone the 4th, someone the 5th. I forget who was specifically on those portraits. But it was those guys. And then behind the paintings was also a number. And yeah, that puzzled us quite a bit. We were also given some other... We got some red herrings. Like, we were given 4 dice and a couple of cards, a couple of playing cards. Those were just misleads, because those didn't really factor into anything. And then there was also a mirror in there. I looked into the mirror and I noticed there were numbers. There was numbers because there were some backwards numbers written on the wall. So I looked in the mirror, I saw numbers. So I told everyone, like, yo, there's numbers on the wall. Try these on some of the locks. And then there was a couple other stuff as well. Oh my god, the low poly versions of these things when they spawn in, it kind of looks shiny, but I gotta get close enough to confirm no, they're not. Yo, quit roadblocking me! See, when they're turned around like that, then it makes it easier to see if they're shiny or not. So this time, instead of me being the sole reason why we essentially failed the first escape room, this time I really tried hard to not let these guys down again You know, not be the sole reason we failed the escape room again. So I really thought hard. I really tried to, well, pitch in. So mostly while they were solving, like them as a group, they mostly just went together and solved them stuff. So when they were as a group solving something, I just went off and looked around, like, is there anything else I could figure out while they're all focusing on that one thing? There was a couple things I put together. I really tried, ooh, do not knock me off. I really tried to piece together, like, did the playing cards have anything to do with it? Because it wasn't a full deck of playing cards. There were like 4 4s. There were, wait. No, I think there were 2 4s. Wait, what was it again? Like, a couple of cards, there were duplicates. So I figured, like, is there any reason for that? Why else would there be, like, 1 ace, but 3 2 cards, something like that? Like, is this a hint? It was not. It was a mislead. They threw those in for, those had nothing to do with the room. And then there was also symbols on the wall, which played into the final puzzle. So when we got each box open, there was a piece of a map, and the dragon box that I opened earlier had, no wait, no, the dragon box had a note, which pieces together with some sort of journal that we got in the first room. The journal said something like, find your path through the darkness, and the map split off into 4 pieces. Each one had a letter spelling D-A-R-K, so we had to figure that out. So there was a map literally with the word dark spelled out, so we had to figure out, alright, we have to find the path through the darkness. So we were thinking we had to find a way through the map, and that'll give us some sort of hint. And we were stuck on that for quite a while, because we already used up our 2 available hints. Shiny equals the head is not dark blue, all silver. Yes, I know it took me a while to read what you just said. Oh, you know what? Speaking of shinies, I forgot to mention this. I didn't play this yesterday, because, you know, I went to that escape room. But yesterday was the Chespin Community Day in Pokemon Go. I got 12 shiny Chespins. I evolved 1 into a Quilladin and 1 into a Chestnut. And then after Community Day, I got a shiny Baneri in Pokemon Go. And then, today, I finally got a shiny that I've wanted for so long in Pokemon Go. I got a shiny Panpour. I wanted that shiny for so long. The color of shiny Panpour is just so nice. So that's the shinies that I've gotten so far. And speaking of which, those are the shinies I have gotten. Let me tell you about the shiny I did not get. Or have not gotten yet. So right now, I have hatched 809 Eevee eggs in this game, and I still haven't even gotten 1 shiny. I am way over odds. Masuna Method plus Shiny Charm, the odds are 1 in 512. I'm 809 eggs in. I still don't have even 1 shiny. It's not a Pansage. I would have loved to have a shiny Pansage, because it was so rare. so we got through the escape room. Okay, so we were on the dark map puzzle. Just couldn't figure out what to do with the hint of follow the path through the darkness. We couldn't figure out what to do, and it was at this moment that the walkie-talkie, the dude on the other end, was telling us, "Hey, you're pretty close, but you're running out of time." And then he gave us a hint. He said you have to physically bring the map into the darkness. So what we did was we did the opposite. We took the lantern away from the map and we turned off the light in the room. We only like halfway figured out how the light in the room worked. There was some sort of chalice candle thing that we had to position onto a shelf, and somehow that turned on the light. So we turned off the lights, and the map glowed in the dark. 4 numbers glue from the map, and that was the final 4 numbers we needed for the final lock. So we put in the lock, and exactly what was in there was what I predicted. What? Exactly what I predicted was in there. There we go. There were 4 little figure things, because when I mentioned those 4 symbols on the wall, yeah, there was a box somewhere, elsewhere in the room, that had 4 slots to put something in, and the four slots had colors on them. The only other place we've seen those 4 colors in the room was 4 images on the wall. So there were 4 figures that we took out from the box, and we had to place them into where those spots were. So there was let's see, there were 4 colors. There was it was yellow, red, blue, and black. On the walls, there was a picture of a yellow spear, a red shield, a blue sword, and a black skull, which, how hilarious was this? The figure with the shield, it was a Hylian shield. It was a Zelda Hylian shield. It looked like a 3D printed figure with a Zelda shield on it. Now, it wasn't a Master Sword for the sword one, but that would have been hilarious. I just love that little detail. It was a Zelda Hylian shield. But then the journal said that we had to put it in a specific order, so that's what we did. And then, once we did that, we put the 4 figures in the right order. A slot opened, a key, and that was the key to the exit door. And we beat the 7% success rate escape room with like 30 seconds left. The dude at the front desk even cracked a joke too. He was like, "All right, guys, he first asked, do you guys want a picture?" So we said, "Yeah." And he jokingly said, "All right, I dusted off our success board, whatever." Because you can hold something that has a word on it. The ones I did previously, there was like different phrases and stuff. There were phrases like, "I carried the team," or "so close," or "piece of cake." So you can carry signs or little boards that have little words on it, little phrases. And he said he dusted off the success board for us to hold. And so the guy holding the board, he told us like, "All right, who wants to hold the board for the picture?" And then one of my friends was like, "Hey, Angus actually did quite a lot this time. He actually did solve quite a lot of puzzles." So I was the one who held the board in the middle of the group, saying "success." And let me tell you, god damn, I looked ugly in that picture. So I'm flat in the middle of the picture, holding a board that says "success." And all right, here's the part where I potentially could have gotten someone. Oh my god, I could have Well, I could have put some of my friends in danger without even having to try. Without even having to put any effort into it. So here's what happened. And it's not in the escape room. This is after the escape room. This was us leaving. So, here's what happened. So before we started the escape room, when we arrived there, as always, these escape rooms, at least the two that I've been to now, they have this sort of deal, or this, discount, where if you go onto their social media, you follow them, you post regarding them, either you post on your Instagram story, or in the place that I went to last night, you post a selfie of yourself with the logo in the picture. So you had to post that, and you had to follow the account. So I did that for a couple bucks off of my total. And then, because I didn't know this, but my friend noticed it, when we finished the escape room, because me and one other friend, we actually did that offer, we got a free drink from it. So we were given like a Diet Coke or a bottle of water. So, you know, we both took a Diet Coke, despite the fact that we probably should have taken the bottle of water, but hey, we can get one at Costco for 25 cents. So here's what happened. So after we finished the escape room and we were getting ready to leave, so we were debating, like, do we want to go grab like a bubble tea, grab like a drink, and just chill for a bit? Did I open it in the car? No. No, that's not what happened. So we did end up going to a bubble tea place. We went to Coco's and we bought a drink and we chilled for a bit. I was thinking, I ain't got shit to do when I get home. I ain't got really anything big to do tomorrow. I can stay out for a bit. So yeah, we went. My friend drove us. One friend drove, and it was me and another friend in the car. So there were 3 of us in the car. That's besides the point, but may as well just point that out. So what my dumbass did, or rather did not do, instead of putting that can of Diet Coke in the cup holder, I just like laid it flat on the seat beside me. I was sitting in the back seat. I was not sitting shotgun, so I was sitting in the back seat, and I just laid the soda on its side on the seat beside me. Not even just standing up. Not in the cup holder. Just laid it down on the chair beside me. So that's what I did. And as my friend was driving, you know, there was a yellow light, and he had to stomp on the brake because he was getting kind of close. So that can flew off of the chair, flew forward. It went underneath the driver's seat all the way up to where the gas pedals were. So because my friend hit the brakes quite hard, the can flew off of the chair, went underneath the driver's seat, and then rolled all the way up to the gas pedal. So my friends even pointed this out. Had that gotten stuck behind the brake pedal, that would have been bad. So, well, there I go again. There I go, being a nuisance to society, just putting people's lives in danger without having even to try. You know, this is why sometimes I just shouldn't leave the house, not only to keep other people alive. Well, actually, no, that's the primary reason. I just shouldn't leave. I just do so much stupid stuff. I just put anyone around me in harm's way. Thankfully, that didn't happen. But it could have. Had it did, that would have been really bad. So, you know, he felt the can around his feet, so he just picked it up and just gave it back to me. And at that moment, I'm like, okay, pull out the goddamn cup holder, stick this damn can in, and just leave it like that. What you should have done in the first place, dumbass. But I'm just saying, had it did get stuck behind the brake pedal, we would have been screwed, and it would have been completely on me. So there's my daily putting lives in danger moment. They would have been mad at you for weeks. Not as mad as I would have been at myself. But, you know, to lighten the mood, while we were driving, or he was driving, while we were on the road, we were about to turn into the plaza that had the bubble tea place. There was this car beside us, these dudes inside. At first, I thought they were our friends in the other car. I looked closely, nope, we don't know these guys. So the car beside us had these group of guys. They were just dancing and partying out. And then, you know, the three of us in our car, we just started to, you know, dance along with them like, yeah, let's party. We just looked to our side. We saw a car of dancing guys in there, like, just bumping the music, and we just joined them. They saw us, and they were just like, yeah, so, you know. I just thought that was so hilarious. I almost pulled out my phone to record it, but, you know, we were about to turn. Wouldn't have been time to record it, nor would there be anything to record. So anyways, so we went to the bubble tea place. I was just gonna buy a drink, but I wasn't gonna drink it, because at this point it was like 11:30 at night. I just knew if I drank this, for sure, hell no, would not be able to sleep at night. Hey, and guess what, by the way, lately how I've been saying I just can't sleep at night? Well, guess what, now there's a new problem. There's a new challenger approaching. For the past 2 nights, I woke up in the middle of the night for absolutely no reason, and I just couldn't fall back asleep. Normally when I wake up in the middle of the night, it's to use the bathroom, but not this time. For the past 2 nights, I just woke up randomly, and I just couldn't fall back asleep. Ain't life grand? You guys ever see the meme? Like, I sleep to get away from my problems, but I just end up dreaming about them anyway. Take some melatonin. Well, I've explained this stuff before, but I don't want to take any external aids to sleep. Because when you do that, you have to sleep it off. And I can't do that. I have to work. Say I take something to help me sleep and it doesn't completely wear off until like 1 in the afternoon. At that point, I'm extremely late for work. You know, when you take stuff to help you sleep, you need to sleep it off. You need to give it time for all that stuff to be out of your system. You can't just wake up abruptly and just pretend like nothing is wrong. Because I've done that before, and there were definitely side effects. Why not just take low dosage? Well, then I gotta talk to my doctor about that. I gotta talk to my doctor, like, what's the recommended low dosage? I think my sandwich is up. Yes, it is. Alright, let's make another sandwich. Boy, I am not trusting Google for medication dosages. You guys, haven't you guys seen the meme? You look up on Google, like, symptoms and what they could mean, and then it instantly just, alright, get into the coffin. It's like, man, I got this chest pain. Let me look up on Google what it means, and Google just says, alright, get into the coffin. Which, by the way, so while we were there, so the plaza we were there, they had 2 gyms there, like Pokemon Go gyms. And both of them were my team. Both of them were Team Valor, so the red one. But they were both full. So I literally did this. I asked my friend who's literally watching right now. I asked him like, yo, do you got Pokemon Go on your phone? Can I borrow it? And I literally used his Pokemon Go to knock out someone in the gym so I could take the spot. And let me tell you, it worked. I got 50 Pokecoins for the day. Watch a recorded lecture, you'll fall asleep. Nah, I'll just end up doing other stuff while the lecture's playing, and I'll just ignore the lecture. Alright, forget the top bun, don't need that. Who needs extra carbs? And the guy at the counter, you know, taking my bubble tea drink, or my order, I should say. I think he was he kind of had it for the day. Because you know they close at midnight. I think he just wanted to leave work, go home. I think he was a little ticked for the day. Because don't want to say he was a little bit rude, but it's okay. I get it. It's a long day at work. And, you know, you close late. I get that. So what I ordered was, I ordered the strawberry latte. So I ordered it. I just stood there waiting. I was on my phone, you know, while I was waiting. So he called out strawberry latte. I didn't hear him at first because there was like 2 other groups of people in the place, so it was loud. So then he was just like, strawberry latte, like really calling it out. You know, he didn't say something like, excuse me sir, your drink is ready. Nothing like that. He just said strawberry latte. I didn't hear him. Strawberry latte. And then I heard him. I did drink that today, by the way. I put it in the fridge when I got home, and I just took it to work today, and I drank it there. Find and catch 2 shinies, huh? Well, let's see if I could just get 1. So at this point, it was midnight. The same guy who, you know, said that to me just walked out and just like, sorry folks, we're closed. And so, you know, we all had to leave. So because my sister, she refuses to come out and pick me up, my dad had to come pick me up because, you know, I didn't drive the car out myself. You know, I don't have too much experience with nighttime driving at this moment. So I'd rather not drive myself all the way out there without even a little bit of experience, you know? I don't even know if I think I may have driven at nighttime once. I think. There's a chance I haven't even driven at nighttime ever. You know, all the time I practiced was during the day. I never even driven when it's snow. I driven like once, no, twice when it's raining. So yeah, my sister refused to come get me. She drove me out, but she refused to come pick me up. So my dad had to come get me. Saw my friends, two others, so it was the same 3 of us in the car. We just sat there, chatted, and waited for my dad to come get me. And what a surprise! We talked about our dating life, our relationship life, or rather lack thereof, like any and all guys in their group of guys in their 20s would do. Like immediately, that's the first topic we always land on. A group of guys in their 20s, and that's instantly the first topic to talk about. Is our dating life, or lack thereof. Oh well, it is what it is. Life is life. Oh, did I just see one in the wall here, or was that a reflection? I also gotta check the Dunsparces. Who knows? Wow! That surface almost made it look like you were floating. You know, I even thought about this earlier tonight. Instead of all the future Paradox Pokemon just starting with the word Iron, Iron Treads, Iron Bundle, Iron Hands, Iron Jugulus, instead of everything starting with Iron, they honestly could have come up with something else. Something else that relates to being metallic. They could have said something like, I don't know, assembled, because you have to build a robot. Assembled, metallic, or just straight up metal. Steel, there's other words for this. You could have said something like steel hands, or magnetic hands, that works. Something like assembled Jugulus, imagine that. Assembled Valiant, I don't know. Metallic Bundle. They could have came up with other things besides just all iron. I mean, look at the past Paradox Pokemon. You know, they start off with Great Tusk. Not all of them have the word great in them. Great Mane, or Great Moon. Wow, look at that Great Moon. Look at that shiny Great Moon. Oh yeah, I dread hunting Roaring Moon, but I will. Damn, you know, I got 2 different workouts to do tonight, and at this rate, it looks like I might not have time to do them. Because this shiny is not showing up. I've been here for about 50 minutes now. Well, for the first, like, 5 minutes was nothing. Then again, I should have the day off of work tomorrow. Oh my god, is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. Never mind, I take everything I said back. Wait, come back! You come back! I take it back, but you have to come back here. Sweet. Alright, let's see. What move do I want to use on you? Ooh, that almost knocked out. But it didn't. That's what's important. Oh no! It has a damaging... It has a recoil move. It's okay. I saved the game. Ooh, a critical capture. Doesn't matter. Shiny Iron Hands. I take back everything I just said. Wait. Let's check the... No. Okay, fine. We'll check the summary after. But let's not waste the 22-ish minutes. Let's see if we can get another. It just didn't have blue on its head. It was just silver. It was just a chrome dome, as Thimbus put it. When he encountered his shiny Iron Hands, he was just like, that is a chrome dome. Should I nickname this thing Doug Dimmadome for its chrome dome? How hilarious would that be? Like, why did you name an Iron Hands Doug Dimmadome? Well, because of its chrome dome. You don't have to find another? Well, I'm not gonna waste this 21 minutes. I mean, hey, I lost a lot of sandwich ingredients there. Of course I'm gonna use them. I didn't lose a lot. I just lost literally 2 of each one. And what I lose, like 6 ingredients? So in total I lost 12. You name your Pokemon? No, I do not. I do not. But if I did, well, there's my nickname for it, for Iron Hands. Chrome Dimmadome. I don't know. I swear to God, the lighting in here makes them look like their domes are chrome. But I gotta get in nice and close to see that they're not. See, look, that one looked chrome just now. It's a damn reflections. You see? Like that. That one there has a... Well, you can still see the blue, but it still looks like it's kind of chrome. Don't you encounter me? Don't you encounter me? Yes, go away. This thing hovers instead of actually walks. I could have named this thing Hovering Hands. In a way, that would kind of make sense. The hands are actually detached from its body. I just await one of these Pokemon. Imagine that. One of these things are going to be called like Iron Bluetooth. Iron Microwave. Well, the only Pokemon I could think of that could have that would be like a future version of Exploud. But I don't know if it would be microwaves. It could be like Iron Sound Waves. They also could have done anything else with these shinies besides just make them all chrome. As we've established last time, I really wish, now that the idea's out there, the idea's been put into my mind, I really wish they changed the LEDs instead of, you know, just the chrome parts. Or the parts with color. Like, you see this thing has yellow LEDs. Like, you see this thing when it's asleep. The yellow turns off when it's asleep. See? The yellow's gone. When you get closer and it wakes up, the yellow LEDs turn on. Imagine if the LEDs for these things were different. In my opinion, for Iron Hands, a red LED would look nice. Once again, I imagine Iron Jugulis with a blue LED. Iron Bundle, I don't know, purple? Oh, by the way, you were actually here for once for a shiny. You could have said you had an ad, and that would have been more convincing than saying your Twitch crashed. I mean, hey, I didn't miss it this time. I didn't fail the shiny this time. Let's see. About 16 more minutes, and we're gonna end this in about 16 minutes. Because our goal is achieved. We got the shiny. So nothing else for me to do tonight. What's next after this? What do we have left in terms of the paradox for this game? I still have Iron Jugulus. There's 6 in total. Well, 6 in total before the last one, which is Iron Valiant. So there's technically 7. But you know what I mean. There's 6 for me to hunt before I hunt the last one. So I already got 3 now. I got Iron Treads, Bundle, and Hands. You know, I caught those hands. Now I still have Iron Jugulus. I think Iron Jugulus is in here. And then after Jugulus, I have Iron Moth and Iron Thorns to catch outside, which, ooh, those ones are going to be tough. With how hard it was to get Slitherwing and Sandy Shocks. I almost said Sandy Cheeks. Those 2 were tough. So I'm expecting the same level of difficulty for Iron Moth and Iron Treads. Not Treads, Iron Thorns. In my mind, I keep getting Thorns and Treads mixed up. One of them is easy to spot. I know I say that now and watch me fail it. Iron Thorns is very easy to watch. Iron Thorns is very easy to spot because its entire body changes. Iron Moth is not. Iron Moth, on the other hand, very little changes. So, while I would be disappointed, I would forgive myself if I missed that shiny too. Because that one's actually kind of difficult to spot. Anyways, as I was saying before the shiny cut me off, I should have a day off of work tomorrow, but then again, we'll see. We'll see whatever happens. But the thing is, I don't want to miss working out double the amount tonight. Like, if I just do 1 tonight, then I gotta work out double tomorrow. So I'm still gonna work out double the amount tonight. I'm gonna, you know, lift weights and do the treadmill, no matter how much I hate doing both together. I still gotta do it, because I gotta make up for missing a day tomorrow. Missing a day yesterday. If I get 2 done tonight, then I only have to do 1 tomorrow. I'll be honest, I kind of can't wait for these guys to show up in Pokemon Go. Like I said before, I imagine these guys are going to be raid bosses, just like the Ultra Beast, but I don't see these guys being 5-star raids. I can see these guys maybe being 4-star raids, kind of like Mega Pokemon are. I think some of them are 4-star. Like, I saw a Mega Steelix raid earlier today, and it was only a 4. I keep saying star, like a 4. Level 4 difficulty or whatever. It would be absolutely hilarious to spot these guys in the wild for Pokemon Go. Imagine that. You see a wild Iron Hands just as you're walking in the park. Yeah, these guys gotta be raid bosses. You know, I also really want to see the Pokemon cards for these guys. I just imagine they're gonna be full artworks. Full art artworks. Yep. What's my time like? 11 more minutes. Maybe we can get another shiny in those 11 minutes, maybe. But I very much doubt it. The borders are gonna be silver in the new Pokemon TCG Gen 9. For everything or just for the full arts? I'm saying this as if I care. I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore. But I'm just curious. Oh, imagine one of these was shiny and I had to get through the crowd to get to it. Everything? Wasn't that the case for like special Japanese cards? Where the border isn't yellow, like it was like a silver. Only for the special ones though. Yeah, I stopped spending real world currency for pieces of cardboard long ago. And my voice cracked there. Instead, I'm spending real world currency on molds of plastic whenever I buy these figurines. At least those will last longer than a literal sheet of cardboard. All Japanese cards are silver borders? Really? Wait. All of them? Gotta check out Max Mofo Pokemon's opening videos if he ever decides to post on that channel again. I know he's on Hot Ones, but I'm still wondering, like, will he ever go back to his own channel? Part of me doubts it, because, you know, he seems happy on Hot Ones, but I do miss his content. He's like the only guy I actually watch do like Pokemon card openings. Because he just has this, you know, this kind of energy to him whenever he does open them. Not true, you get McDonald's. That's the only case. That's the only exception. Whenever there's cardboard at McDonald's for me to collect. Yeah, Dashy did a couple. I watched him do those too, but you know, he was a little crazy when he did those ones. But you know, he didn't post. He only posted what, 3, 4, if even. Max Mofo Pokemon, you know, he did that quite regularly when he did post. What I liked about his channel is that he didn't just do Pokemon cards, he did other stuff as well. And you know, some things he said, some jokes, he wouldn't hold back. He would just say it, not censor it, not acknowledge it. He would just say it, and it would just be what it is. You know, if he got something that was dirty, he would just be like, this thing looks like it has cum all over it, and then just moves on. Not even batting an eye on what he just said. I should get some packs? Hey! No! Because I'm not spending any more money on Pokemon cards, unless they're McDonald's. McDonald's Pokemon cards are the only ones I will get. Technically, all Pokemon cards are kind of limited edition, because once the generation passes, once the card set you know, moves on, they're not really gonna reprint those again, unless for a special occasion. But when they have a McDonald's M logo slapped onto them, then they're more valuable. Then they're more worth it to get. Meanwhile, you get the tin. I did get that tin because it looked nice. I didn't even get it for the cards inside. I just got it for the metal box. And it is literally just sitting in my room collecting dust. I spent like $20 on it, and what am I doing with it? Nothing. You know, I actually found a couple of old school Pokemon card tins in my basement. Like the old school tin designs. Because these ones are back in the black and white days. I have a tin of all 3 starters. I think I have a Zekrom one. I don't know where my Reshiram one went, because I know I bought that. I bought 5 tins back in the day. One for each starter and for Reshiram and Zekrom. I still have those metal boxes in my basement. Five and a half more minutes. You have the sealed pin collection? Nope. Oh wow, what a close-up to your dome. But it's not chrome. Oh, the Mew one. Yeah, I still have that. But I don't, that's the only one I have. The 2016 Mew card box that came with a pin, I still have that. I bought it and I never opened it. I actually meant to buy the other ones, but I never did. There was like a Celebi one and other mythical ones. I meant to buy those, I never did. Neat, I got $500 worth of cardboard and a pin. And I spent, what, 20 bucks on that as well? Imagine I got another shiny Dugtrio. Just over 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes, we'll check the summary of the shiny I got, and then we'll call it there for tonight. Aw man, the sooner this ends, the sooner I gotta go exercise, and I don't want to do that. I want to play this video game. I want to just go back and forth a dozen times looking for something that has a slight different coloration. That's what I want to do, not physically move my body. Ew, I don't want to do that. I want to sit here, and the only parts of my body that are moving is my fingers and my mouth. I think up next is Iron Jugulus. I'll check before we end, just to confirm. I'm pretty sure next is Iron Jugulus. watch. Just watch. Even if I do 2 different workouts tonight, even if I do... What? Even if I am pretty tired right now, watch. I'm not going to be able to sleep. Gonna work out, gonna be extra tired, gonna lie in bed, and I would not be able to sleep. Just watch. Just watch. Watch that be the case. Bruh, weren't you the one advocating for me to work out? Didn't you say it was fun? Well, I don't want to do it. Yeah, that's it. I just don't want to do it. The only person making me do it is me. Alright, all of these, like, future Paradox Pokemon, how do you think the shiny works? You think it's just a paint color? Like, if I just sprayed it with a garden hose and for an Iron Hands, the blue paint comes off, you think it'll then turn shiny? Or do you think it's, like, an actual color of its part? I have to unscrew it, replace the color of the part, and then it becomes shiny? How do you think it works? Like, even if I replace the top part of its head with a silver... Well, part. I can't think of any other words. Like, if I replace the part that is meant to be shiny, like for Iron Bundle, I just don't paint it red. You think then it'll sparkle like a shiny, or do you think the shiny has, like, a different programming? You think there's some sort of programming in there, in its wiring or whatever, in its code, to sparkle? You think there's programming in the code to sparkle? Well, there goes the sandwich time. Alright, let's take a look at the summary. Oh, I got a fighting type Terra. I got relaxed nature and no mark. That's okay. It's highly persistent. Sweet. Iron Hands. Shiny. Alright, let me double check real quick. What's next? Is it Iron Jugulis? Yes, it is. Iron Jugulis, then Iron Moth, Iron Thorns, and then after I get that, we're gonna go back to Scarlet and hunt Roaring Moon. And then after Roaring Moon, we're gonna come back to this game to do Iron Valiant. Because whoever did this Pokedex order, you had one job. Oh my god, I can't even see these Dreepies. Okay, I'm about to end this. You know, at least if I get the day off of work tomorrow, I can sleep in. And I can nap during the day. Though tomorrow being my day off, that means I have a Mario Kart video to record. I'm just fooling around, checking around, see what else there is. Maybe the same thing like that Dunsparce will happen. shiny Glamora would be nice. Have you guys seen the shiny for Glamora? It's actually really good. It's a really good color. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm gonna go back to here, because I got Eevee eggs to hatch. Alright, let's shiny Espathra. I doubt it. If there was a shiny, then send me a clip. There's our shiny Iron Hands. It just looks unfinished. It just looks like the blue paint wasn't applied. Oh, it just looks nice? Eh. Nah, that shiny's like whatever to me. It really does just look like it's not done. When you order it online and then you just get the product incomplete. You know, I haven't done that for the other ones yet. Let me do that for Iron Bundle. I mean, yeah, it looks nice, but it's just missing its paint. That's it. It's just missing the red paint. Here, let's go over to the nice bright lighting. Trying to get a good angle at it. It's just missing its color. That's it. Alright, let's check Iron Treads, then I'm out. None of my classmates are like, whoa, what is that Pokemon? I've never seen it before. It's almost like they shouldn't exist in this time period. How does Iron Treads see? That's my question. It's kind of like how Kytrin rides around in that Vilorex of his. Like, how is he supposed to see? Like, look, it's blocking his face. How is he supposed to see? Okay, this one doesn't look too different, especially in this lighting. You know, this thing is very small compared to a Great Tusk. But then again, Donphan is smaller than I expected. Alright, I'm done for tonight. Shiny Iron Valiant is nice. I think I prefer the regular over the shiny. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for When We Hunt Shiny Iron Jugulis. See you next time.